Hi, welcome to a new vlog. Actually, this is me from the future. I realized that a couple of weeks ago we went to my hometown, Klaipėda, and I vlogged there. They had this event, Pastatai Kalba, where you had a chance to visit 18 historic buildings and go on guided tours. One tour was 45 minutes, so we went to lots of different places. I was mostly excited to go to the art school that I used to attend and just a few places that I, knew growing up but have never been inside. So it was very, very interesting. Saturday we spent 6 hours on tours, learning of the history of the city and these buildings. It was me and Rokas, my parents, my mother-in-law, my aunt and my cousin. And we also went foraging to Juodkrantė, which was so special. The most beautiful nature there. And then we came back home to Vilnius. So cue the footage and the rest of the vlog will be from Vilnius. We're foraging, the yearly tradition. I managed to find 2 mushrooms thus far. Dorian is absolutely loving it. And I love the moss here. So beautiful. I see some mushrooms next to Dorian that I'm gonna go pick. But first, look at this moss. It's so beautiful. Rokas is coming with his mushrooms, like Mr. Darcy. Dorian is unsure if it's Rokas or not. Foraged 13 kilos of mushrooms. This is my art school where I used to study.
Čia buvo saugojamas. Matėte, kad šitas buvo.
Statybų dabar vienas didžiausių Lietuvoje. Buvo jau padarytas. Na, šiaip japonišką sodą.
Look at this. Yesterday, Rokas and I finished this jigsaw. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. It's called Peach Season. And our most recent jigsaws, these New York jigsaw puzzles, are from Fono in Vilnius. This is just so pretty. It wasn't difficult, this one, though. So we did it in 2 or 3 evenings. Look at this orchid. A friend of mine ordered it to be delivered to Scandiamo, which is an interior shop that sells lots of Scandi brands. They're celebrating their 13th birthday today. And I also have to make a floral subscription for a restaurant that I deliver every single week. So I'm gonna do that now. Looks fluffy actually. I'm heading out the door, so I want to show you my outfits really quickly. I'm wearing this vintage sort of aviator style leather jacket that I got years and years ago. A cashmere cardigan, which was a present from a friend of mine. My suede Massimo bag that I always wear now. However, this color is very impractical because I already got it dirty. I saw that it comes in this chocolate brown. This is from Massimo as well. This is a men's belt from a couple years ago. And I kind of wish I got a chocolate brown, but they didn't have it in stock when I was getting this bag. And they also have it in non-suede version, which I'm kind of considering because I just love this bag for every day. Trousers are these corduroy cream trousers from H&M. And my shoes are chocolate brown Margiela Tabby loafers that are the most comfortable shoes that I own. So that's me. And for perfume today I want to wear Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois because it's really cold today. It's extremely potent, so I'm just gonna do 2 spritzes on my clothing and that's it. Peaky Blinders season 4.
Do it for Charlie.
Two bridal bouquets today. So I just got back from the flower market. One of the bridal bouquets is ready. I personally wouldn't put amaranth in here, but the bride wanted amaranthus, so it has to be in the bouquet. And here's the second bridal bouquet. Quite different actually. This is my breakfast this morning. Oatmeal with roasted nectarines and yellow plums, cinnamon, peanut butter, honey, and English breakfast tea with oat milk. It's been a while since I filmed my current favorites, and I have quite a few products I really want to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into them. And I'm gonna start with beauty products. My lips feel pretty dry because I have got nothing on, just lip liner, and I always need to have lip balm on. The brand is called Smoothie and it's a Korean brand. It's called Watermelon Lip Mask. And this is a brand new one, but I have 2 of these laying around because I cannot be without this lip balm anymore. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's a very thick, sort of pale pink paste. Well, it's clear on your lips. I have to say it feels like Rhode Peptide lip treatments, but this is a little thicker, more buttery. And that means that it lasts longer on your lips. It's not as slippy, it doesn't wear off as fast. So my favorite has always been Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, which I love, but I keep it on my bedside table because I don't like using my fingers when I'm out and about. So these are perfect, so a big favorite. Next is my Kaya Bare Glow Perfecting Skin Tint. This is what I have on my skin today, and I don't use any setting powders, just this product, and it's like a glowy tinted moisturizer. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. I don't like heavy coverage. I don't like foundations. I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup, so my skin still looks like skin. I will use concealer if I have a blemish or, you know, under my eyes. You don't even need a brush for this. Just quickly apply it with your hands and it's absolutely perfect. And if you are out in the sunshine, you're gonna look so glowy. I use it in the color 10, so I think this is the lightest one. And I used to swear by Kaya BB sticks, and I still love them until I found this new product in their collection. Another Korean beauty product. You will see quite a few Korean skincare and makeup products in here. I love Korean products. I love testing them out. So this is by a brand called Romand, and this is actually their lip product. It's Dewy Full Water Tint, and I have it in 03 if Rose. So what I love using it for is for my cheeks, actually, not lips. I like it on my lips, but it's a little drying on its own. If you use it on top or under a lip balm, then it's fine, but on its own it's a little drying. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the cheeks, and I apply it on my nose as well. And I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. So it gives you that rosy glow. So you can apply it either with your finger or with a brush. It blends out really easily and it looks pretty. So number 3, Romand. Moving on, some Korean skincare. I've been loving Vanilla Co. Clean It Zero Makeup Cleansing Balm. This is so perfect to take your makeup off. You don't need to use cotton pads, micellar water. Just rub this into your eyelashes, into your face, get in the shower and wash everything off. It's just so quick and easy because taking your makeup off can be a bit of a chore. I don't like it, and this just makes things really easy. Some skincare I discovered recently. It's a new brand here, and whenever I see a new Korean brand, I'm always curious to try. Luckily, I haven't broken out. My skin is in a really good condition, so this is what I've been using. The brand is called Kane, and this is Green Calm Aqua Cream. It comes in a beautiful frosted glass pot, and it's like a bouncy cream that's so perfect to put on just before you go to sleep, because you wake up with a really hydrated skin. It's actually scentless, which I like. And this is their Chaga Collagen Serum. This is actually very strongly scented. Yeah, it's a little too intense. It smells like a forest, because chaga is a mushroom that grows on trees. And it's a very lovely serum. It's like this milky color, beautiful consistency, super hydrating. Like, look at my hand. It like leaves this lovely sheen on your skin, and it's just so velvety soft. So I use it in the mornings to hydrate my skin. It's perfect for under makeup. Then perfume, I've been wearing Te Matcha from Le Labo. It smells like the end of summer, and I kind of want to get into cozy autumnal fragrances. I figured that in my collection I have either very spring-like or summery scents or season neutral scents, and I want to get those cozy cinnamony, vanilla, caramel, spicy, cozy, warm fragrances that I like in my collection. So I think I'm gonna move on from this onto something more autumnal. I used to have Eau de Well from Diptyque. It actually was my first Diptyque scent, but I stopped liking it just I think a year after getting it, and I sold it, and now I miss it because it's a very spicy grown-up vanilla that smells like being in a beautiful dimly lit library. So I kind of want to get Eau de Well, and they have just released an intense version, Eau de Parfum. So I'm very curious. But yeah, this is what I've been wearing. I've been loving these French pins. These are handmade in Lithuania. I got them at a fair. So if you go to local fairs in Lithuania, you'll most likely find the seller. They sell these beautiful wooden combs and these French pins. This is my unstyled natural hair, which is a bit better because it has a little more grip than like sleek blowout. So go like this, put the pin here, twist twice, and then pull it in. So It takes a bit of practice, it doesn't always work. Or you can simply take your hair, you know, wrap it in a bun and then pull this through like this. So I've been loving these French pins, and I've also been loving wearing my hair natural. Yeah, I kind of stopped styling it with Dyson, and I really like this natural wave that my hair has. I think I've learned to appreciate it with time. The older I get, the more appreciative I am of my own hair texture, which I used to hate growing up, so it's kind of strange that I'm finally accepting it. The only product I use is Olaplex after I shower, or some sort of cream leave-in conditioner, because my hair is so tangly, it's impossible to brush out. So I put a leave-in conditioner, brush out my hair, and then go to sleep. And then this is what I wake up with. And then I only style the front bits, because otherwise they're like too wriggly. And then I have some random favorites that I want to mention. This Aqua water bottle that Rokas got me for my birthday. It has a little straw here, which makes it so perfect to drink water out of. It's stainless steel, I believe, so it keeps your drinks cool. It's got a handle to carry if you're out on a walk. It's just so perfect. My favorite water bottle. Another one is also from a local market. I'm gonna try and link the maker below in the info bar, the ceramicist, but it's like the most beautiful mug that I've ever seen. So I've only been having my tea or coffee from this mug. I just think it's so perfect. It's very thick also, so it keeps your tea hot for longer. Another random favorite is this light from Zara Home, which you have to charge using a Seaport cable, and then you press this and it lights up. This is the brightest it can go, and then you can dim it if you don't want it to be as bright, but it's so lovely in the evenings. So we love using candles at home, but this is a great alternative to candles, or if you don't like burning candles but you want that warm cozy light when you're watching movies, this is just perfection. And they have them in slightly bigger sizes, but I really like this shape, and it's made of marble. So it's like very heavy. Another random favorite is Yogi Tea Pumpkin Chai. This is pumpkin, ginger, and orange, and it just feels so cozy and warming and perfect for the season. I love autumn. It's one of my favorite seasons. I just love the whole cozy atmosphere. I love it getting crisp and cold outside and the leaves falling but the sun's still shining, and creating that super cozy atmosphere at home with candles, tea, and movies. And yeah, this is just perfection for that mood. And I love anything Halloweeny as well. Another thing for those cozy evenings is puzzles. This is from the New York Puzzle Company, and we have 3 of these very cute illustrations. I just think it's gorgeous. We just finished it and we did it together, Rokas and I. Ever since we met, we've been doing puzzles, so I think we have 11 or 12 in our collection already, but this is the latest one and one of my favorites for sure. Another random favorite, this is very random, but these white t-shirts from H&M. I'm gonna try and link it below, maybe leave the code of it, but it's so perfect for under jumpers, because in autumn and winter I always wear white t-shirt under my jumpers, like a lovely cashmere jumper and then a white t-shirt underneath. I love the collar peeking through. This one is ribbed, it's 100% cotton, but it has a bit of a stretch. The sleeves are not too long, which is perfect for under sweaters, because if the sleeves are bigger, like, you know, with the summer t-shirts, it can bulk up and look not so nice and just feel uncomfortable. So I like more fitted sleeves like this, and this just hugs your body. It's not short, like the perfect length overall a perfect layering t-shirt. So I need to get a few more of these. My last favorite is definitely this handbag from Massimo Dutti. It's a suede bag with these long handles. So it means that you can carry it on your shoulder really comfortably. I don't like when the handles are too short so you cannot put it on your shoulder, especially in autumn winter when you're wearing more layers. It gets really uncomfy, so I like a longer handle. I like that it's got a zip. It doesn't have, like, it's a jumbled mess on the inside, so it doesn't have any pockets. No, not a single pocket, so I don't like that because it makes it pretty hard to find things inside this bag, but it's pretty narrow, so you know, you open it up and you see everything. It comes in a few different colors in this sort of chocolate brown suede, because this is not practical at all. I already have stains on it. I need to check, maybe we have a suede cleanser at home. And they also have it in a non-suede version, which I'm kind of considering getting. It's a perfect everyday bag. And by the way, this top is from Lindex, their new collection. And I just love it so much. Look, it's got this really long tie at the back and a high neck. It's like a Middle Ages chic. I love it. It's so over the top and beautiful, and this color is everything. Crocus is in our living room with a friend of his because they're waiting for the rest of their friends to come and pick them up. They're leaving for the weekend, going to the seaside. They're 5 best friends who have this annual tradition to go hiking, spend some time in nature, and just get together in autumn every year. So this is their boys' weekend away, which is so nice because it means that I'll have some me time. And I want to go get a new puzzle. Now I'm gonna go join the boys, see what they're up to, and then I'll go take Doran out for a walk. Oat milk. This will be my breakfast. I'm just gonna add a bit of Maldon sea salt flakes. This was brought to us by Roka's sister's boyfriend. He baked this apple pie with almonds and sugar. The most delicious thing ever. So I'm gonna have a slice with my coffee now. Let's talk about stationery. I feel like I need to have a candle burning and a cup of tea because it's pretty chilly at home. But stationery is something that I feel like is universally loved by many people, and it's something I wanted to talk about, especially pens and notebooks. So this is very random. I don't know if you've ever expected this sort of content on my channel, but here we go. So I'm gonna talk about pens first. So I want to start sketching more. I love sketching. I love the idea of it, and it's something I need to do more and practice more, because to me it seems like such a fun way to capture a moment, capture memories in a big notebook. So I want to do more of that. I do have some sketches I'll show you here from when we stayed at the manor last year. And I want to learn how to do these quick 5-minute sketches. These were done just by pencil. And I like when they're not perfect at all. So this is a kitchen from our recent stay at the cabin. I need to sketch more and teach myself how to do it. So for that reason, I got these 3 Mitsubishi Japanese pens. They're the Uni Pen These two, the light and the dark gray, are 0.05, and then the skinniest one, the black one, is 0.03. These are specifically for sketching. You can get a box of them, but I decided to just get a few to see how I like them. The black one is just so skinny. Perfect for just getting little details. And then the gray ones are a little bit thicker. And I love having a couple different shades so that I could do, you know, little drawings. This is just a scribble, but the pens are so nice. What I was using, like for these ones, is this Japanese sort of felt tip brush marker, and it's like this. It's very smooth, very lovely. I think it's a calligraphy pen. You can get it at Rastene, where I get most of my stationery, because yeah, it's my favorite stationery shop. They have lots of Korean and Japanese stationery. I think predominantly that. My all-time favorite pens, no surprise, a lot of people love them, are Muji pens. So I have these blue ones in 0.5 and 0.38. The 38 is my favorite because it's super skinny, and I use these for journaling. So I'm just gonna write my name in the 0.38. I think you can write beautifully in these. They look like this, and they're not very comfortable if you journal a lot, because like this bit of your finger starts hurting. Because when I journal, I write about, I don't know, 8-9 pages when I sit down to journal, and like I end up writing non-stop, and then I like don't feel my finger anymore, so I need to stop. So they hurt if you write a lot, but for sketching they're nice. And you can get a case like this. This is my husband's. I just took it to show you, but this is his pens. He's got the navy blue ones by Muji, and then a green highlighter and a Muji pen. Yeah, so you can get a little case like this, but these I always keep in my handbag, or usually I'll keep a Muji pen in one of these pen holders on my journal. Muji pens have been my favorite, but I have a feeling that they might get replaced by these Mitsubishi pens. I got this recently, and this is in Bordeaux Black, which is like a plummy color. And what I like about it is that it's like rubberized here. So I don't know, I need to journal with this to see if it doesn't hurt my finger. But this is so ridiculously smooth. Like, I wish you could feel this pen, because writing with this pen, it's just like the smoothest experience ever. Like, wait, how can I show you? This is what it looks like. It's 0.5, this one. No, 0.7. So I wish they had skinnier ones. I'll need to have a look, because I like a skinny pen. But this is just the smoothest pen I've ever experienced. So maybe these will replace my Muji pens, and these are Japanese as well. And then I have another Japanese pen in burgundy. This is Le Pen. It's made in Japan, and it's a super skinny pen. It's in like cherry color or burgundy. So it looks like this. Those are all of the pens that I wanted to talk about. Now let's move on to the notebooks. Absolute favorites are these ones, and I have them in 3 different colors. I can never pronounce the brand. It's Leuchtturm 1917. I'm pretty sure it's a German brand, but correct me if I'm wrong. So the reason I have three is one is my work notebook. So this is my decor, like floral decor notebook, worky notebook. This I got to be my book journaling notebook. So when I read a book, I will journal. I was journaling after reading the book, and it basically is a summary of a book. I thought it's better to journal while reading, to, you know, write down favorite quotes or whatever feelings I have while reading the book. So I'm not sure if I'll still keep it as a book journal or, you know, use it for sketching or something, because it's got plain pages. So with these notebooks, you can choose whether you want to get the dotted paper, the plain pages, and they're this sort of buttery color, or I think they have lined and maybe checkered as well. This is my IVF journal, pretty much full already. I only have 8 pages left. This is gonna be my IUI and IVF story to look back onto. I really like these notebooks because they're bendable. I like the size of the soft paper, how they have this elastic band. So overall, I'm a big fan. They're sort of like moleskins, but these come with a hard cover. However, I don't like those because I don't know, I just like a softer notebook, a more bendable one. And you can purchase these pen holders separately, but I don't like it. Like, it doesn't hold up well, it doesn't stick well, so it's a bit annoying, and it's kind of hard to get your pen in, especially if you're using a Muji pen. You probably need a pen like this to slide in, which is like quite angular. So yeah, do not recommend the pen holder. And then I have 2 other notebooks from Stationery that are quite a recent acquisition. This is just I think this is Japanese as well. I like the paper, it's like baby blue colored, and this one has these teeny tiny checks. Paper is so soft, and it's a very lightweight notebook to just pop in your bag. And then this I've had for a while. It's what is it called? It's MD paper notebook. It comes with this sort of rice paper cover that I don't know if I like that much, because it sort of starts ripping and falling apart. It's not a notebook to keep in your handbag because it's gonna get ruined. It's one of those that you need to keep on your desk. This one has lined paper, and I love how it opens fully like this. This I use for my to-do lists. Then I have this sketching notebook that's pretty big and heavy, but I got it at Tiger, and yeah, it opens fully as well, and you can just draw in here or sketch. However, the paper is not soft. It's not the loveliest paper, but it's quite nice to have something with plain pages for random sketching. And those are all of my notebooks that I use. And as I said, I want to start sketching more and get into a habit of doing it, because you might remember I took art classes. I think it was last winter. And I stopped taking those classes because it wasn't what I expected. It's like you come with your own skill set and you sit down and draw what the teacher tells you to draw. You know, even if you don't know how to draw, sit down and try, and then the teacher will come and help you out a bit. But I wasn't learning, and I wanted to improve my drawing. I wanted to learn instead of going to a class and sitting down and doing it on my own. It's like I can do it myself. I can take a notebook and go sit down and sketch somewhere. I wanted a class that would actually actively teach me how to do it. Because I used to go to art school, but it was so many years ago. Like, I don't have any skills. To have skills, you need to keep on practicing. I saw this TikTok which said that wherever you are, take 5 minutes to just haphazardly sketch something, and this way you'll get better at it and quicker at it. It doesn't have to be perfect. As I said, I love these like rough sketches that just capture the essence of the place you are at. I really enjoy journaling. I feel like it helps keep your head clear. Dreaming of Louise Carmen notebook. If you know, you know. However, they're like 300 euros, I think. So maybe one day it would be such a nice experience to go to Paris and go to Louise Carmen and get a customized notebook there. It's definitely on my wish list. I know that Paper Republic does these sort of like Louise Carmen, but they're not as cute. I don't like them as much as Louise Carmen. I'm gonna go start this puzzle. This was a gift by my friend Auxe, and this is a 500-piece puzzle. So I think it's gonna be perfect just for me, myself, and I tonight. It looks very, very difficult because it's just blue, a lot of blue. But yeah, I'm excited to do it. I think this is the only puzzle that we haven't done yet. Gonna take Dorian out for a walk, maybe have a cozy dinner, like a soup or something. I'm craving something warm. I just roasted some potatoes, so that's gonna be my dinner. That I'm having Ukrainian borscht. I buy it pre-made and just heat it up, and it's so good. Not as good as homemade borscht, but really nice. And then I'll show you some snacks that I got for later. I got some red grapes, Copper English breakfast tea, freeze-dried strawberries. I love having these in my breakfast with Greek yogurt and granola. Got a bunch of snacks from this brand, Nice Bites. These are Jumbo Thompson raisins. Then I saw this peach and mango black tea, which looked good and smells like peaches. So I got that. Then I got some pistachios, roasted and unsalted. And then lastly, this mix of roasted and salted nuts. This is my setup. Starting on the puzzle. I flipped all of the pieces the right side up, and now I'm gonna start off with the corners, or like the frame of the puzzle, as always. Watching Lizzie's vlog. I've got my snacks here, my cup of tea, and I'm ready to enjoy my solo evening. We're on our morning walk with Dorian. It's 9 degrees, so real autumn here, and it was a very sunny morning. The sun has gone down, but it was so lovely. Good morning. That's the bouquet I need to wrap. Then these are the dahlias I got for myself. They're the last of the local dahlias because it's too cold at night already for them to grow, so the season is over. I've got some frilly eustomas in here that have broken when I was making an arrangement, so I put them in this beautiful vintage vase. And look at these dahlias. So pretty, right? Just made myself a cup of tea with lemon because I'm under the weather. I think I might be getting sick. I'm gonna continue on my puzzle and hopefully finish it today. We're out on a walk with Dorian. I'm gonna sign off the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, bye!